Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. Today I thought I'd do a 2-week update of what's changed in the last couple of weeks, things you probably should know, and we'll go from there. There's a heap of new codes for you guys to claim, so you get access to like some free items, including Nikita's voice line, so I'll make sure I get all that up on the screen for you guys as well in a second. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. All right, so starting off with all the new codes. I can't remember exactly what everything gives. Some of it's pretty obvious, some of it's not. But yeah, there's SBEUKOMAR. I'll have them all pop up on the screen and in the description so you can just copy paste. Now they all need to be in capital letters. So SBEUKOMAR, SCAVYBOI with an I in the boy, GOONSQUAD, Banana, Juan Whiskey, Juan Juice, MRPUDLIK, Lights Out, and WILWILBE. So WILWILBE is in WILWILBE is Nikita's code to get the Nikita voice line. Now that's going to be available for 72 hours from when it was released about 2 hours ago. So get on it now. You don't even have to open the game. You just can do it through the launcher or you can do it through the website. So just go to the launcher up top right, activate code or activate product, copy paste it in there or type it in there. Now, some of these codes work for some people, some don't. I think some of them will start timing out soon, but they are there for you to get, and they give you found in raid items. Some other things to note as I've been progressing through the game for task changes: easy job part 2, which is the one where you got to kill rogues or anything really in the front half of the water treatment plant or lighthouse. That has been reduced from 20 down to 10, and long road is now gone down from 10 down to 5. Probably the next big change that I have noticed is you need to get the Kappa container. To unlock collector, you need to get level 45 instead of 48 now. Previously it was level 48 because you had to get the crisis task done. Crisis is now available at level 38. So you can actually get that task done a lot earlier. So now you can get Kappa at level 45. The big thing though, and I can show you because I'm only leveled, I just hit level 46. But it used to be about 3.5 million or 3.2 million to get level 45. Now it's over 6 million to get to level 45. So it's about double the amount of XP to get to Kappa, but 3 levels less. Is what it is. This is our permanent character. I'll make a more in-depth video after I've got some more information from Nikita regarding how the seasonal characters will work. But effectively, this character you're going to have forever. So if you are going to try and prestige or get to Kappa, or escape from Tarkov, this is the character to do it on. So every bit of progress, no matter if it's a bit of XP, skill, money, hideout upgrades, whatever, is all worthwhile if you're going to play this game because this is the character you'll have long term. Next up with the main storyline tasks, there is 9 actual main tasks. So what I mean by that is when you go tasks and you go to story, there are 9 to complete at the moment as it stands within the game. Some of them are quite simple, like the tour is pretty much just go around to all the maps and do a few things on each map. But they do become quite in-depth and difficult towards the end. I won't do spoilers right now, but if you do want a little bit of information, the main ticket task has a lot of time gates, and this is the one that's mainly for escaping from Tarkov. No matter what choices you make, it's going to lead to one of 3 decisions. Either you're going to have to farm 500 million rubles, 300 million rubles, or 40 Bitcoin. Now, the Bitcoin is by far the easiest one of these to do. You can barter trade the Bitcoins from mechanic level 2, farm them inside inside the laboratory, as there is a guaranteed spawn now that requires you to use a black key card. But yeah, this one you can farm quite quickly, whereas the 500 million is a big grind. I do believe some of these quest lines are shorter and longer than others though. I had to go to Lightkeeper, whereas some of the other ones didn't have to. So I won't do any spoilers yet. I will make a full video going through every single quest, everything you need to do for each quest. At some point, probably next week, is probably about when I'll have everything done. I'm pretty close to getting everything done now, but I wanted to make sure I had everything finished so I could give you guys all the information in one hit. I didn't want to do lots of small status update videos on each of the quest lines because I just didn't want it to be messy. I want to make a really good guide in one hit, and then you'll have all the information in one spot, clean and precise. Next up, the Marlin. Now, the Marlin has gone through some changes. Probably the main one is the ammunition. So that is, let me just get one of the guns out because I've got plenty of them. So there's the 2 types of ammo. There's the 308 ME and the LOKT. This gun has been, it's very popular. As I said, it's very popular. I love using it. This ammunition was available at Jaeger level 2. Now it is available. Then it got moved over to mechanic level 2. Now it is available at mechanic level 3. It's to slow down so many people using it. It was pretty much, if you hear every single gun in the map going, shooting the same thing, it's obviously there's a discrepancy in the power to balance ratio, I guess. So yeah, the ME round is now at level 3. This is nowhere near as effective and powerful. So the main reason a lot of people are using this gun, however, is it is classed as a bolt action rifle, which means that you can get Shooter Born in Heaven done and Tarkov Shooter Quest line. The only Tarkov Shooter Quest line task you can't get done is number 7 that requires you to do suppressed kills, but the rest of them you can do. So all the close range, long range, no sight, iron sight stuff, killing scavs, all that stuff can be done. A lot of questions always come up. Can you use it on setup? No, because setup requires you to use an MP weapon. So that is your MP shotguns, being the 133, 153, and the 155. But you can use the MP18, which is a breach action rifle. And this also does count towards Shooter Born in Heaven. So if you do want to use a rifled bullet gun for setup, you can use this one, and you can put a sight on this. So I generally use this because I get Shooter Born done on customs and also get setup done at the same time. Now, there was a really annoying bug when you'd be queuing up for a raid and it would say error during matchmaking or error during raid search. That has been fixed, but there is a really annoying issue at the moment, and it is, and I'm jumping through scenes a little bit. If you're on Tarkov Shooter 8, if you're on Psycho Sniper or this task Escort, every time you queue up for a raid, it will bring up an error saying can't fail task. That's it, trying to reset the task. Now, the biggest issue is it doesn't really affect you too much if you're doing a PMC raid, but if you do leave it up there too long on a scav run and then press OK, it will back you out of the queue for the scav run. So I would highly recommend, until this is fixed, do not accept Escort. And the guide. The guide will also cause this issue as well. So unless you're about to attempt the guide, Tarkov Shooter 8, or Psycho Sniper, I would try to avoid accepting those tasks until you're ready to do them, because it is a quite annoying bug to pop up, particularly if you do a lot of scav runs. Now, inside a raid, there is a big issue with like these big rubber band stutters about 15 to 20 minutes into a raid. That is actually player scavs spawning in. So when you start feeling all those big, massive rubber banding and stutters, that's player scavs spawning in. That wasn't around as much in previous wipes, but it's way worse this one. So you might notice that. And then if you're having issues with loading times, particularly as a scav, and I talk about this all the time, that's because there's too many people trying to scav into the same map. Either select more servers on the launcher, pick a different map. Interchange is the hottest map in the game right now. Everyone's trying to scav it to find LEDXs. So try scavving into a different map, or do nighttime scav runs as well. That will hopefully save a lot of your loading times as a scav. And PMCs is pretty much the same. Just pick more servers. If you've been watching or have noticed anything on Twitch at the moment, there is the drops campaign. The free drops are over. You can't watch Twitch anymore to get free drops anymore, but there is paid drops. Now, it's 5 gifted subs to get all the items. 1 gifted sub gets you a hideout skin, being the concrete. 3 gifted subs gives you a Twitch dog tag, and then 5 gifted subs gives you a Louis Vuitton bum bag or pouch, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, which is this one, and it's a 2x3, so this would replace my kappa. For example, you can put it on here. You can get a hat, which is this hat right here, and a sword, which is it's the M2 sword, but it's brown instead. And you can claim this for every single time moving forward if you're playing. Now, up until the 1st of December, there is a 35% discount on 5 gifted subs across Twitch. But after that, I think it will become more expensive on the majority of people's channels unless they put discounts. And in my opinion, if you've got a standard account, it is slightly better, or it is definitely better to have a 2x3 instead of a 2x2. But it is slightly cheaper to do the discounted gifted subs than upgrade to the next version. But if you're going to play the game a lot, it might be better to upgrade to the next version. It's totally up to you how you want to spend your money. If you want to support content creators, that's awesome. I've had an exceptional, overwhelming amount of support. Can't fathom it. I'm just going to leave it there. But yeah, if you guys are more interested in getting involved in that, go support a creator, and you can gift them some subs. Go to escapefromtarkov.com, link your Escape from Tarkov account to your Twitch profile before you gift the subs, and then it'll be in your gifts from that point onwards. That's pretty much everything I've got for this video. I'm trying to keep it short and snappy to the point, giving you updated information about everything. Largely that Nikita voice line. If you want the Nikita voice line in Escape from Tarkov, claim it right now. You literally have less than 72 hours, and then he's going to make it a purchase. So unless you want to pay for it, get it now. It's free. So like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share it with your friends. Hardcore series is out on the Pestily TV channel. Raid series is out on the Pestily TV channel. The Raid series is for people that are new to Tarkov, to learn Escape from Tarkov, to walk through, talk through. I go through all the quests. Hardcore series is just me getting absolutely punished, but also having some good moments too, and some funny moments. That's all I got. I got to be putting out some highlight videos too, and all the guides will be coming out from next week onwards. Lastly, guys, I'll see you next time.